Right, so I'm coming up against the two other areas that's well notable. One is where the embankment's collapsing and all these... Get that stick! Give us it! I've given him a bit of stick to chew, he's quite happy now. He stops and chews it. Come on, Dafty. Oh, hey, Dafty, come on. But this is where the embankment's collapsing. Look at all these big boulders are collapsing and going down to the LEWISBURN. And just after them you can see the yellow little square notices saying warning, tree harvesting going on. There's one either side of the track, so that's another thing that you notice when you're coming along. But these yellow signs will only be here so long. Obviously when they stop the operations of tree harvesting, they'll be taken up and gone. But it's just something else to take notice of when you walk along. But when you see the yellow signs, that means I'm not far off getting to the steel bridge and letting him go in for a well-deserved plodge and a swim in the water, cool him off. But it's not red hot yet, but it's just lovely and warm, and I've got a bit of a breeze to complement it. So I feel dead comfortable walking along, and because I keep stopping and taking pictures of him and filming, I'm comfortable. Just tripped over a grass stump. Right, so you pass these two yellow signs and then the road that you come up with goes off to the right, just past them, and then a bare left, keep left, and then start going up the hill a little bit towards the steel bridge. So not far to go, like I say. Couple of butterflies following us along. Good boy, give us that stick. Give us that stick. He loves chewing on sticks. Don't you, son? That's your new hobby, isn't it? The only thing about letting dogs chew sticks is obviously the splinters of wood probably gone at their stomachs. So it's a bit of a concern as well. But I think he just chews them. He can feel them in his mouth and then just spits them out. Just moves his mouth so they just start dropping out off his tongue. Didn't you, son? Eh? Didn't you? You're a good boy for your granda. Come on, Bear. Oh, son. Come on, we'll go for a swim. Come on, we'll go for a swim now. Right, so I'll stop recording for now, just at these warning signs. So bye for now. Okay, so the next thing I come across, which I always remember, is you just come across these bunch of trees, and this is where you've got the right turn, where the track goes off to the right there where the dog is, and it goes up the hill. I've been up there and explored and went up as far as it goes, and it goes so far into the tree line and then it stops dead. The track doesn't continue, so it's just been a place for trucks to go up and turn around. Right, so this is where I keep left and go straight on and just keep going up to the steel bridge. Right, so obviously when you get to this here way the road goes off up to the right, you've done approximately about a mile to a mile and a quarter of where I've parked the car and come up from the farm cottage. Right, so this road bends round the left and just goes uphill gradually until you get to the steel bridge. Then I'll be crossing over the steel bridge and then dropping down to the left where he can go in for a plodge and a swim. Good boy. Right, come on, go and get a drink, son. Come on, go and get a drink. Come on. Are you going for a swim now? Are you going for a swim? Good boy. Good boy. Come on, up you go. Good boy. Oh, just while I think on as well, something that's pissing me off on Facebook and other platforms, they keep going on about taking your dog for a walk in the excess heat, and some daft bastards going along with a fur coat on and a bloody thermometer type thing to take the temperature of the pathways and stuff like that, and this will be the temperature of your dog's paws in the flesh. It's absolute bullshit. Dogs have got pads on their paws, and that's what when they walk along, that's what takes the, just like our shoes, the soles, that's what takes the bumpies and the heat. So if your dog doesn't get the flesh between their paws burnt we're walking on hot pavements. It's absolute bullshit. But what I put it down to is we've got a thing going on with obviously all these Muslims in this country because we've been open border policies, and they don't like dogs. So let's come up with something where we can make people keep their dogs indoors. And the excuse is, if you take your dog out, it's cruelty, and they call you a wanker and this, that, and which they normally do. You're cruel, and you shouldn't take your dog out in red hot temperatures like that because they'll burn their pads. It's absolute bullshit. But I know where it is, and that's the other reason why. Back, like I think it was last year when they first started saying they wanted to ban these dogs. But it's the same thing because they knew they were going to be letting loads of immigrants in the country, and they didn't want we being defended by big dogs, so they started making policies where they can take your dog off you and bullshit like that. So it's all just globalists again, as wankers, pedophiles, tosspots. The little deer just shot up the right hand side and back in there, heard us coming, and just went up there, bounding up the hill, just a young one. Right, so you can see the red reflectors on the steel bridge now for vehicles driving up here in the dark. You'll see the red reflectors before they hit the bridge. Right, so that's a nice area there where I've just walked up past as well, because there's lots of little waterfalls heading all the way downhill there to where it goes underneath that road that goes off to the right. If you look over there, you can see the road going up through the trees there now, and it bends around the left, going uphill. So that's where I walked up and went to explore it to see where it came out. Because when you're doing the maps, with them not being proper road maps, you can't really judge where they're going, where they come out, and if you can go further on. I mean, if you keep going up this one, it brings you to a dead end as well. But just before the dead end, where you can't go any further, there's a little right turn where they've stashed all the metal for building another bridge across a burn. So they just use it as a storage place. But the first time I went to it, I reversed up into it to get off the track. And unbeknown to me, when I jumped with the car, I was surrounded by absolute millions of midges. And I mean millions. They were in my ears, up my nose, on my eyelashes, buzzing round. So I had to jump back in the car and drive down to the lay-by just at the other side of this bridge, so I could breathe and get out of the way of them, so I could function again. Right, so I'll bring you back in a minute when I just get over the bridge. And I'll point my camera down on both sides. So bye for now. Right, here I am at the steel bridge which goes over the LEWISBURN again. So it's come up from where it goes underneath the road that goes off to the right back there. So you walk slightly uphill until you get this point here. And then, like I say, LEWISBURN goes underneath this bridge. So obviously they've used the steel to build a bridge so the big forestry commission trucks can get over this burn with fully laden with loads of tree logs, because you can imagine the weight in the trucks when they're fully laden. Now once again there's another massive pond just down there, and guess who went in it when we were coming away last time? He went running down there and he went straight into it. It went right over his back. He got a bit of a shock and then he started paddling to get out. But that cooled him off. Good boy, son, good boy. Good boy. So if you drive about another 250 yards up that trail, it starts coming to a dead end where the track ends. But there's a little turnaround place on the right hand side where they stash all the parts for to build another one of these bridges somewhere. Right, so I'm going to go down here on those pebbles there and just throw a few stones in for him to go and have a nice plodge and cool off, because he's done well. He's he's running backwards and forwards. Have you burned off some energy, son? Eh? Have you burned off a lot of energy? You're a good boy, son. Who's a good boy? Right, so I'll bring you back. Bye for now. Well, I mean, the stream's not deep like it normally is, because he normally goes to that far side where it's deeper, and he bites the water and he just splashes. It keeps going in the deep end. He's biting the water there now, look. But this is where I love to bring him, because he can go in the stream, but sometimes it's deep enough for it to go right under his legs and wash all the crap off his legs and over his back. So he gets rid of all those little dead furs, little dead hairs, and which gives the dogs the horrible dog smell that they get. But this is where he normally goes up and down the stream and goes to the far side there, the embankment where it's deepest. And he has a right good plodge and bites the water. Good boy, son. Get it, son. Get it. So what I'm going to do is stop recording, hang my camera around my neck again, and I'll get a couple of stones and I'll throw it up there so he goes bounding in to go and get them. And then he splashes all the water underneath his belly and cools off. Good boy. Get it, son. Get it. He feels boulders on the bottom of his paws and he starts to try and drag them out. Get it, son. Get it. Good. There, he's doing it again. Good boy. Get it, son. Get it. Good boy. Good boy. Get it, son. Get it. When he's walking along, he feels them on the bottom and he starts to try and get his paws on them and pull them out. Get them, son. Get it. It fascinates him. Get it, son. Get it. Good boy. Good boys. Get a drink. Get a drink, son. Good boy. But this is what I bring him out here for. These exact moments where you see the dog thoroughly enjoy himself and cooling off in the cool water. And obviously he can get a drink as much as he wants. Good boy, son. Good boy. Right, I'm going to stop recording for now and get a couple of stones and chuck them up there so he goes bounding along and splashes all the water on him. Right, so I'll bring you back. Bye for now. There you go, so one happy dog. He's bounding backwards and forwards. I'm throwing rocks in the water, right, throwing them behind us and then throwing them forward again. So he's running through the water and splashing. And he's trying to grab a hold of the boulders off the bottom, look. So that keeps him in the water. So he's nicely cooled off now. And the sun is getting higher and higher now, so it's going to start getting a bit hotter. So on the way back now, I'll just wait until I get like halfway back. And then I'm going to put him back on his leader. And because he's tired, he shouldn't pull as much as he normally does. So see if I can manage it. Then every now and again, just stop dead and not walk any further, and just make him look at me. And then when he does stop, and I'll get him to come and sit by my side, then just keep giving him a treat, and that'll hopefully break the cycle. Because I love the dog. Like he's a pain in my arse. He's heavy duty, pulling me arm, very tiring, very gets me fatigued. But I love the dog. He's just a big, gentle giant. Loves his granda. Licks me to death. Very loving towards me. I get me cuddles and I get me kisses on the night time when he sits on the settee next to us. So these people that make these dogs out to be evil, nasty, horrible big dogs, they're not. They're just big, docile, loving creatures like most dogs. But you put it down to the owners, not the dog. It's how you bring your dog up. But because he's brought up in a family environment and he's had lots of cuddles and kisses from being a puppy, he loves human beings, he loves children. He wants to go running up to all kids and say hello. I don't know what it is, but he just loves children. So there's no evil about these dogs. It's just the media giving them a bad rap as usual and making up stories that they're ripping people to bits in the houses and stuff like that. When he's a bloody good guard dog as well. When he's in the garden, if he hears any noises, he barks like hell, and when he barks, the whole earth shakes. So it keeps any wannabe burglars well away from the house, and nobody comes in my garden. Nobody. I mean, even the window cleaner knocks to make sure that he's not out in the garden before they take the lads through the porchway at the back garden, because obviously they've seen him, the size of him, and his bark is enough to put anybody off. But I'm just leaving him at the moment. He's just having a whale of a time in the water. To think when I first brought him out, he wouldn't go anywhere near water, but now look at the difference. Oh, flies is landing on me bloody eyebrows. Oh man. Right, so I'm going to start getting out here because the flies are just hanging around. You can't breathe for them. Right, so come on, son, I'm going back to the car now. Come on. Right. He's had his bit exercise. I'll throw a couple more stones in before I go, just to give him another bit cool off. Good boy, son. Get it. Get it, son. Get it. Good boy. Is that cooled you off, son? Is that cooled you off? Isn't it? Eh? Right, so stop recording for now. Right, now he's coming to the water. He's having a funny half hour. He's grabbed his stick again and he's rolling on his back. He's shaking all the water off. So good boy, son. There we go. He's going to roll over on his back. There he goes. Oh, you big, nasty, vicious, evil dog, you. Look at the cleft of you. Good boy, son. Good boy. Good boy. I mean, this dog is so... I mean, I've battered him on the bloody heat to get him out the bathroom. I can't get out the bathroom for him for a whiz. He keeps coming in, bashing the door open so people walking past can see he's got the toilet. He's that bad. And I've smacked him on the nose, I've bashed him, and there's no retaliation, there's no signs of aggression at all. These dogs are just so loving and very, very good to have. Watch you and your property, no problem. Okay, so I've just come up from the stream there, climbed up the bit boulders there, which is the support for the bridge, and that's the view that you get just as you hit the bridge. So I've got to go back downhill again, past that road that goes off to the left, and just continue with my journey, about a mile and a quarter, back to the car. But he's picked up his stick again now, he's just wanting to roll about in the grass now and chew it. So all the way along now he'll just run ahead of me, then pick a spot to lie down and start chewing it to bits, as usual. Good boy, son. Are you a good boy for your granda, ain't you? Aye, I love this dog. Like I say, a pain in my ass, hard work, but that dog pays me back in full when it comes to love and affection and watching me, guards the garden, the house. So he pays his dues back in full. Right, so let's get back down this track, start walking back towards the car. Right, so I'll stop for a corner now and take a picture.